All right, yeah. Let's make this quick. I gotta watch One Piece. Hey guys, welcome back to the sochoicepodcast. Guys, you guys gotta watch One Piece. It's so goddamn good.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm dead fucking
That's
serious.
why we need to go fast.
Yeah, dude, I'm locked in. Have I talked
I was
about?
gonna say we need to go fast because I ate a lot of mac and cheese for dinner.
Dude, I've been shitting today
I
too.
can feel it.
How much is a lot for you?
Like a big bowl.
Okay.
It was all leftovers from Easter, you know.
The old Easter mac and cheese. Yeah, classic. Colin, you make it very hard to be friends with you sometimes with the things you say.
Sorry that I'm watching the most popular anime on planet Earth.
Well, what does us being done early have to do with you watching?
Are you watching it live?
Yeah, like what? It's not live.
No, but I want to watch more tonight. I want to maximize my intake while getting.
Just don't go to bed.
While getting, you didn't cut me off, John. Rude. 6 hours of sleep, probably.
Only 6? God damn.
Probably.
Dude, you don't need 6 hours of sleep.
Probably 7 hours of sleep.
You don't need all that.
I need so many hours of sleep. It's insane.
Wow, what are you clocking at?
Oh man, if I don't get my 8 hours, I'm pretty tie-tie.
Do you actually get 8 hours?
No, not usually. I'm usually in bed 8 hours before my alarm's gonna go off, and I'm trying to fall asleep, but I'm not usually.
It's like you're
I'm usually reading or watching something.
It's like you're clocking into work, but going to the bathroom on your phone for like an hour. Like you're fucking time theft your own sleep. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I say that I do the same fucking thing. I'm like in bed at like 9:30, 10. But like I'm not. It's not lights out. Well, it is
like
lights
my
out,
alarm goes off at 6. My alarm goes off at 6. You know, you try and be in bed by 10.
I try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just not sleepy, you know? You get in bed, you do everything right, and then you just need to kill some time.
You're just staring at the ceiling, you're like, you know what?
You're
time to watch some TikToks.
Locked in on One Piece. You're like, oh my god,
no,
dude!
see,
it's like
that's not us.
Dude,
that's
how are they gonna beat Crocodile and save Alabasta? Like he's got an answer at every turn.
That did sound interesting, but I will not watch One Piece.
It's so good, dude. It's
When will you give up getting me to be an anime guy? All right, I don't want to be an anime guy.
I'm not saying watch One Piece, which has over 1,000 episodes that are canon, but there are some that are like 12 episodes that are really fucking good. Okay, and I'll get you to watch one of those one of these days, and then it's a snowball. And then
I don't think so.
Yep.
You won't catch me out on Crunchyroll, all right? I'm not gonna be one of those guys.
You want to log in? Is that why? Because I got a login for you.
No.
I thought. Call him subs.
No, actually, I'm part of this group.
He's got premium.
I'm part of this group login of like 300 people.
Yeah, no, he's got
300 people. Dude,
Patreon.
Netflix would fucking have an aneurysm.
Oh yeah, dude, Crunchyroll, we let that shit fly.
The Crunchyroll doesn't give a fuck.
No, they're chill, man.
300 people. That's outrageous.
What's Crunchyroll?
All right, Grandpa. What is it?
That was very like Bill Belichick.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm
you on that Insta face and snap.
I missed one letter. It's
Insta chat.
Crunchyroll, and I said Crunchroll. I missed one letter.
So you also saying what is and then not pronouncing it right is just.
I don't know what it is. It honestly sounds like a good dessert.
My phone is watching me.
Like a good dessert?
Yeah, dude. Imagine like you're rolling up like a Swiss cake roll, you know, but like it's got like crunchy to it.
So,
you know?
Greg, I'm gonna break your mind. I'm pretty sure it's about sushi.
Yeah, it's a sushi thing. And it's not dessert. It's not a Swiss roll.
That's what I thought of. Okay. All right. Crunchyroll. That's what I thought.
John, last thing on One Piece for this episode.
You gotta tell them what Crunchyroll is.
Oh, it's just an anime streaming site or website service.
Yeah.
But the last
they
thing
have everything.
Pretty much. I don't know.
Cutting them off.
I don't watch it. Greg is delaying me, but then we're just talking more anime. So like, who's the real loser here?
The audience.
Yeah,
no,
right.
it's still Colin.
I will say,
everyone.
The level of world building and foreshadowing, I'm not joking, is in One Piece is comparable to Game of Thrones, if not better. It's fucking crazy. I was a hater for a long time because I was like, 1,000 episodes about a goofy little pirate. No, it's legit.
How many episodes in are you?
180.
How goofy is this pirate?
Greg, he's pretty damn goofy. But
Dude,
damn it, I love him.
The surface. 180 in out of thousands of episodes.
I'm like 400 episodes pre-time skip. All right, I'm still
do they break it down into seasons or no?
Yeah, there's arcs. Yeah.
Okay.
How many seasons?
They're called arcs. I thought I made
How many arcs are there out of 1,000? Is it like 50 episodes an arc, or is it like 20 episodes?
No, it
an
varies. It can be like 16, it can be 10, it can be 30, it can be like 50. It like depends on the story they're telling.
Takes how long it takes for them to kill the bad guy.
No, not always. Just a lot of the time. Okay. They do a lot of different things.
Pirate ship.
I mean, it sounds like every other like fantasy thing. You know, you go until you beat the bad guy.
So I did get locked in because like it's been going on for 25 years, 26 years. The guy created it the year we were born.
What a wasted 26 years.
Well, it's
Greg, Survivor fan, one of
also,
one.
Also, it is the highest selling fantasy, highest selling comic book or manga of all time. It's like outsold everything in the U.S. and the West.
What do you mean outsold?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's any
like the manga.
You know?
God, just him saying manga.
What do you want me to say, man? The book?
The source material is what I want you to say. The source material.
Actually, I need that because like there's no way I could talk about it at work and drop manga. John, that's a good call. If I start talking about the source material, then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. It makes a huge. The perception is just entirely.
Dude,
source material sounds like you found like ancient scrolls, and that's where this story comes from.
Primary source of history.
It's the longest ongoing story of all time. I'm on chapter 280 of the source material. Netflix just picked up the adaptation. Everyone's like, "Oh, whoa, this has got to be legit."
That's crazy.
This is a good spin. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and then they're gonna look at it, and it's gonna be a little goofy pirate man.
Yep, yes, sir. He's a Brazilian kid with ADHD. But that being said, I picked it up because it's been ongoing for 26 years. My biggest fear is Game of Thrones 2.0, where like the ending is shit. So I've conferred with the people that are all caught up with it that I know. And I'm like, guys,
the other elders.
Yeah,
the elders,
the wise men, the wise men. I conferred with the council, and they were. I was like, guys, is there an ending? Is the One Piece actually a treasure? Is it actually a thing? Is it not just friendship? And they were like, yes, we promise. That's what Oda, the author, has said.
Wait, is it over?
No,
it's been ended.
Apparently,
so they don't know how it ends.
No, but like the author has been like, no, it's something. It's going to be legit. And
okay, we've heard that before from George R.R. Martin, all right?
But I trusted the man. I trusted my weebs, my confidants. And so I dove in, and now I'm locked in. I'm like too far in to quit. And last week I saw a headline saying Oda, the author, had to take a few weeks off to figure out what the ending is.
Oh,
I've been being lied to the whole time. It might be friendship. I might get friendshipped.
That would suck. I could not get into a series that long if I knew that it would just be like a little morality thing at the end.
Dude, I would kill myself.
Will you stop watching if you find out that is what the ending is?
100%.
Like the elders let you know that the ending has occurred and that's just friendship, and you're just
done.
like, yeah,
I'm out. That's my one. Like I can hard.
What if you're like 900 episodes in?
You're so pot committed.
Fuck, I might be. Think
about the hours that you've sunk into this.
Yeah, you're only at 180 right now.
It's like Game of Thrones on steroids. I've been scorned once before, and I'm like a battered housewife. I have PTSD. I'm like, never again. I'm not going back.
George can still write a good ending in the book.
George can still write a really good New York Jets mock draft. All right,
dude, he won't. It's so funny. Every time he comes out with he does Giants and Jets. He does the whole metropolitan area of mock drafts. 7 rounds mock drafts.
Do you think he has a Jets Giants split jersey?
I would love that. But dude, and then there's the Venn diagram of the people who are interested in like that mock draft and like Game of Thrones. I think it's just us. I think we are the middle, and like
everyone's
that's
like, please, George, write a chapter, please. And I'm like, oh, Joe, at 7, interesting.
It's a good pick. He will play
standard. Pretty standard.
It's so funny.
Crazy. So I'm so nervous. Apparently, we're entering like the last arc of the manga. And like one chapter takes like a few weeks to come out, so I will know if the ending is dog water in like probably 3 years time. But that's a lot of time. I will be caught up at that moment. And
It's
I'm
going to be
so
2027, and you're just going to be like, I'm still not sure if I want to watch this show.
I don't know if this was all worth it.
Yeah.
that's fair.
I might have
And
just
that's-
wasted years.
That is what I'm. No, because it's really good, dude. It's like
Yeah, it's all about the journey, not the destination.
no, it
all right?
cannot.
No,
I
it
need-
seems
I
to be
need
about
a
the
treasure.
destination.
I need a treasure, man. Okay, well, they're fucking pirates. If it's the fucking journey, if it's friendship, if it's a party, I'm gonna storm Japan. I don't know. Me, myself, and I. We're gonna do Normandy 2.0.
That wasn't in Japan.
Yeah, but we're gonna be in Japan this time.
Oh.
All right. Well, you know an easy way why I'm never gonna watch this ever.
Why?
I'm running with you guys a D&D pirate themed adventure. There's no way I would watch this and then not just steal every little aspect that they have.
That's
I would
fair.
take all of it.
That's fair.
I can't do that.
But then Colin would have knowledge
Colin would
of
know how to-
battle every monster.
Dude,
I'm gonna look in the third barrel.
one of the crew members is a tiny little reindeer that ate a fruit that makes him anthropomorphic, and he's a doctor. It's so cute, dude.
Is that part of the source material?
Yeah. John, add that in. I would love that.
We already have like a weird made up creature.
Me?
Breadbox.
Oh.
No. Oh.
I was I do play like a small anthropomorphic animal.
I'm a mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's normal.
It's gone off the rails. We kind of lost the first bit of it, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
fair. So yeah, I'm
never
this is
watching
what
it.
I'm going through, and like I'm really enjoying the journey, which scares me, but in the back of my head I'm like, I could just be wasting hours of my life. I could have like picked
Yeah.
up Mandarin or played the piano or, you know, gotten back into chess. Read a book
You
maybe.
You still can.
I still think that that's a better use of your time tonight.
Dude, no way, dude. They're in Skypiea right now. It's crazy. They're about to fight God.
That sounds like a battle they're going to lose.
I don't know, man. God has lightning powers, and our main character, the ADHD Brazilian kid, is made of rubber. Seems like he's the perfect foil.
God, it's going to smell so bad when he gets
Oh,
zapped.
it's gonna
Burning
reek.
rubber.
It's gonna reek, but I'm gonna be seated. My eyes
It's going to be like a
peeled.
Fast and a Furious movie.
Yeah, that was
Or
my.
like an F1 car.
Okay.
Or like an F1 race.
There we go. Oh wow, what a segue.
Yeah. Smooth transition from Greg there. We did get we did ask for suggestions on topics that for you guys to send into our email. We did get one of them for this week.
Mhm.
F1 talk. I feel like we've dabbled in F1 talk before, but we don't really get like too into it because I feel like a lot of people that listen
You either
don't really
or
care
you
about
don't.
it.
Yeah, you either care or you
Yeah.
don't.
But like there was huge news this year. Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari is like kind of a big deal.
I thought you were gonna talk about me joining my works F1 fantasy league. Also big news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how's
Colin's
that
losing.
going?
Last place, thanks, John.
Okay, yeah. Well, you brought it up. It's not me. So
The real Logan
on here.
Sargent of the grid.
Yeah, but you
nice
know,
one.
some say I'm Sergio Perez, circa 2020.
What year was
When
that?
he was on like Force India.
Yeah, and he was in 19th and came back to win, and I think at Bahrain.
Mm. Okay, that's
Cool.
a super specific
Yeah,
race.
good reference.
If you've
I'm sure
seen
we all got
season
that.
1 of Drive to Survive, it's the last episode. It's like a
Yeah.
really
All I remember from that season is Sergio Perez got to keep his seat and Ocon got tossed to the side because Perez has money and Ocon doesn't.
yeah,
that's
dude.
F1, baby.
Yeah,
That is F1.
That was the takeaway I got.
If
from
you
that
got
season.
money, you can stink as much as you want.
Unless you're like generational, bro, you better be not broke.
Yeah, which is why Lewis Hamilton, good thing he's so good.
Yep, exactly.
He was not rich.
My sister just had a kid, and I was straight up like, "When can we get this kid karting?"
Dude, if you can get them in early.
Exactly. If he becomes a prodigy,
So big news: Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari, which is like Ferrari biggest name in F1.
It's like Tom Brady
from-
going to the Cowboys.
Yeah, in like
Yeah.
a different sport.
Yeah.
So like the best player, he won 7 championships.
it'd be
Or
like
is it
how a
8?
lot of
Should've been
basketball
eight.
players
Should've
all
been
go to the
8.
Lakers.
Was it 8? I thought he had 8.
It should have been
No.
8, but then he got absolutely screwed in 2022.
Yeah, so he has 7 world championships, which is tied for the most ever. He is one of the best drivers of all time.
The
and
best driver.
Now he's driving with the most historical, like, well-known, best, like, driving.
Everybody
team.
wants to drive for Ferrari.
Yeah, that's the dream if you're a driver.
Well, McLaren's pretty good.
Nobody wants to drive for McLaren, Colin.
They're also not good.
They're a solid third.
No, they're not.
Aren't we?
No, Mercedes is in third.
Give it like one more race.
I think McLaren's in fourth.
It's a close
Good
fourth,
enough.
though. It's
best of the rest. I like it.
Whoa, it's a close fourth, okay? They're going to be nothing next year. Without Lewis, who kind of stinks right now.
Yeah, well, Lewis kind of made Mercedes. I feel like,
he did.
He made them into what they are, which they won 7 in a row. Which in other sports that would be insane.
Yeah. Right, 7.
Yeah, like
I was gonna say, Lewis won 6,
he's Tom Brady. Like it's like him and Toto Wolff, the principal, aka like the coach / manager of Mercedes.
Great name.
Insane name for like a tall German man. Dude, he looks like the fucking Terminator. I love him.
God, he's so handsome.
Yeah, they're like Brady and Belichick, and then like they had a split, and now Brady's going to the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's like imagine the Bucks or like America, like everybody.
Yeah, imagine people actually cared about the Bucks. Prior.
It's LeBron going to the Lakers.
Yeah, but LeBron never had a coach except for Spo that was like decent.
Or like MJ going to the Lakers.
Yeah,
true.
That's good. Good one, Greg. We found it.
I think mine was fine.
Most basketball players going to the Lakers at the end of their career.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, pretty crazy. Feel bad for my guy Carlos, the driver. Dude, F1 is
always
so weird.
The bridesmaid, never the bride. This man cannot. He's a good driver, and he cannot, for the life of him, keep a job.
But like,
he's literally just nobody sees it. He's too old to be like that young guy who has a lot of potential, and he's not like a championship driver, so like he doesn't get any respect in that way. So he's really stuck in the middle here.
But he's like a good driver. He's like one of the better drivers on the grid.
He's talented.
Yeah, and he's probably just gonna like go to Mercedes.
And he's just so darn, handsome, dude.
Audi's coming.
Could be Audi.
Audi's gonna be sick. Oh yeah, new team on the grid.
Who do you think's driver one?
Me.
Between Leclerc and Hamilton.
Leclerc.
Yeah, dude. Leclerc is Ferrari right now.
Yeah.
Hamilton might be washed. We don't even know.
He's kind of washed, and it's scary because I'm a big Lewis guy. Like
no, he's only washed because the car sucks, and I don't think
George Russell's doing fine.
Nah, but it's not good enough to like.
Nah.
I think Lewis is.
It's not good
Russell
enough
in the standings right now.
I think it's not good enough to like win championships, and so he's just like,
it's not,
I'm just out here experimenting.
And
Let's see what I can do.
F1 is so fucked because like they make decisions over a year in advance. So there's a whole F1 season, and then Lewis is going to Ferrari. So like poor Carlos, like found out that he lost his seat like in a year, so he just has to like ride out his contract, being like, well, fuck, I guess I gotta apply for another job.
He's essentially auditioning every single week for a new job.
It's so wild, like, because then what is the motivation for like Lewis, who like already has a job next year for a different team? Why would he want to like help Mercedes?
Yeah, it's F1's also funny.
Competitive fire.
F1's funny because, like, for those who don't know, you can be the best driver and come in last every week if you just have the worst car and the worst engine. It's really like it's really like a 1/3 or like a 3 parts like relationship. It's like 1/3 the driver, 1/3 the car, 1/3 the engine, and like it just happens that right now the best driver, the best car, and the best engine are all in one situation with Max Verstappen. So everyone's kind of just doing whatever they want, playing for second.
Yeah, the Top Gun rules do not apply for F1. It is not just about the pilot.
Yeah,
it's also about the plane.
Yeah, it is so much about the plane also. like
it is a huge factor.
Dude, hey, heads up, the plane matters.
Yeah.
You can't just like heart of the cards your way into first, all right? Man, that shit does not happen.
No, not applicable.
Certainly not nowadays.
By the way, fuck you guys,
when everything's down to like a millisecond.
McLaren in an easy third, doubling Mercedes points, okay?
Wow. Surprising. I guess you guys did
Mercedes is fighting for 5th with Aston Martin. They're tied.
Yeah, goddamn right they are. Aston Martin's great, even though we have a nepotism boy.
Dude, the nepotism F1. F1 it has insane tea. It's all just like, do you remember when one of Putin's like confidants' son was a driver for a year?
Are you talking about Mazepan?
Yeah, Nikita Mazepan.
That was insane.
Yeah, and then they invaded Ukraine, and he was out of there.
Yeah, it's crazy that his like 1 year also coincided with the fucking Ukraine stuff. And then everyone's like, "Oh, do you want to actually have this kid?"
Yeah, that really.
He wasn't good though either.
He sucked.
No,
he was so bad.
Their like whole funds were like based on him.
Yeah, the only
So like
reason,
Haas had no money.
the only reason that team was operational is because they're being funded by the Russian government.
And they were
the only American team.
They were the American team.
And they're funded by the Russian government.
And they still stunk. They were getting last place every time.
The car's paint job was essentially a Russian flag. And it was like proud American team. Dude, that one's fucking funny, man. Also, do the Horner stuff this year, or should I say the horny stuff this year? This guy is a sex pest.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because you're married to a fucking Spice
He's married
Girl.
to Ginger Spice.
It was kind of funny watching
what a waste.
Watching some of Drive to Survive. Like there's like this whole opening scene of him just like being real like nice with his kids. Meanwhile, like I had just finished reading an article about like how he is like actually assaulting or like harassing somebody. And I was like, this is weird.
He's like sexting one of his coworkers on Red Bull, like in Dubai. And meanwhile, like I'm watching on my screen like him and his wife like huddled up for Christmas.
Yeah.
Fucking Santa Claus is in the room with them.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward. I think the next season will avoid those shots of him.
Do you think like the Beckhams are watching it at home and David's like, I would never do that. The fucking Posh Spice.
Yeah. That's no way to treat a Spice Girl. Come on.
On a Netflix program, no less. It couldn't be me.
Don't they have a Netflix show?
Yeah, that's why
they have a show.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh.
Dude, the doc is so good about Beckham.
Is it? I mean, you're the footy guy.
It transcends like just like liking soccer. Like he was like a rock star, and like the scrutiny that he goes through, especially at the time, is like really interesting. It was like he was like really transcended the world of soccer and became like a global celebrity for the first time in the sport.
Bro, they made that movie Bend It Like Beckham.
Dude, and what's crazy is like
Weird.
Beckham is weird. Beckham was a real good player, like really good. Yeah. He wasn't like anywhere near close to like a Ballon d'Or, and this man was fucking everywhere because he was just hot as shit.
He's hot. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, dude, he's a rock star.
Dude, so's Ronaldo, and so's
yeah, but Ronaldo
Messi,
is a second.
But they're at least like good.
Messi is not hot. Messi looks like a little gnome.
Messi's adorable.
Yeah, what do you mean Messi's not hot? I mean, he's handsome enough.
He is cute.
That's
he's not hot.
That's a nice beard he's got. I mean, if you like short guys, if you like short kings, he's great.
Ooh, good. Okay. Back pocket. No spoilers, but you know, good to know about Messi for King.
Just so you guys know, we're cooking something up. We've had something in the works for a couple of weeks now, and it'll come in some episode without any warning at all.
Yes,
you'll just get it.
It's gonna be in your face. You're gonna be like, "Oh, this is kind of weird," but it's gonna be what it is.
So this is the weirdest teaser of all time because you don't know when you're gonna get it, what you're gonna get, but you're gonna get it.
Okay, good to know. Okay,
and it's gonna be good.
Okay,
maybe.
Well, don't put that on us. Okay, that's fucked up.
Maybe, yeah, we can't confirm that. Sticking to sports, UConn won again. I think everyone has to start acknowledging that Colin is doing something right.
Dude,
all right.
First of all, sorry to all the haters and losers. Colin's not doing stand-up. All right, you guys can go to hell. Secondly, thank you, John. It is about time. All right, I've been waiting for this for 4 years now. Thirdly,
like they haven't won shit. If they win it all, I'll give you your flowers. I give you no flowers until they win.
That's fair. Greg, I don't want anything else. Okay. I want to say I'm terrified though because I'm being talked into going to the UConn bar in Boston to watch it with friends.
Did they sell Powerade?
We're sneaking it in. We're
He's gonna have a flask of Powerade.
Wait, for Final Four, so it'd be red.
Yeah, it's red. It's so easy.
Or no,
we're playing Alabama.
It was red. But I'm bringing 2 flasks. We're sneaking a bottle in a purse where I'm gonna be fucking loaded to the gills.
When this episode comes out, we'll know if we won or not.
True. Oh my god,
it's scary. Yeah, dude. At some point, we have to be like, he's not crazy. He's not making it up. This is happening.
This is legacy. This is a legacy episode. All right. This is.
I mean, we can't prove anything until it like doesn't work.
every time he hasn't done it, he hasn't worked.
Greg, hey Greg.
No, but no,
Greg,
no, we
Greg,
need to-
look
there's
at my
plenty of
AirPods.
negative
Look at my
test
AirPods.
cases.
Look at my AirPods. Hey, if gravity's real, I'm gonna just keep doing this until it doesn't work one time. What are you talking about? Eventually, the sample size is big enough that you can't deny it.
Yeah, and I'm saying I want to see. I don't know. I
You're gonna say like us with a good team where we don't like Colin doesn't do it. And we
Illinois
still-
Yeah.
was the
But
10th,
I wanna-
was the
I wanna-
8th
anytime-
team in the country enter the tournament with the number 1 offense. We
I
went
wanna
on a
see-
30-0 run because I was
I wanna
housing
see-
that
Orange
was
Powerade.
magnificent.
Dude.
That 30-0 run was breathtaking.
30-0 in the Elite 8 because I was housing
the
Orange Gatorade.
the edited down clip of the 30-0 run is just fucking porn.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It was
It's
15
2 minutes
in
and
real
30
time.
seconds of me drowning myself with Powerade Zero.
We should just waterboard you for like the finals. If
I'm
things are going
I'm, like,
south, we just
strapped up.
we just
I'm, like,
we just started drowning him. Give him like an
Oh.
IV. Like, dude, we need like 10.
Wait,
point
what would
stats.
you drink if it's Purdue? They're like black and gold.
Yellow, I think. I'm gonna go with the yellow.
Yellow, okay. Because NC State and Alabama are both red.
Dude, I'm
so
pulling
easy.
big time for big old DJ Burns. All right, let's make him work
Oh,
for
dude,
it,
me too. I want to meet them in the finals. That'd be
Sick
sick.
daddy.
dude.
That man is a hoss.
It's crazy. One of my coworkers has us versus NC State in the finals.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
He's probably in like the 99th percentile.
She, you sexist. Women can like sports too. All right. But yeah, she did win the NC
Got
State.
you there.
Okay.
Get fucked, you sexist.
But
Fuck
yeah,
you.
this is gonna be a big weekend. I'd be lying if I said I'm not terrified of going to the bar. I'd also lie that a little part of me wants eventually, not this tournament, but maybe next year, for us to lose when I do this, so that I can just forever get rid of this bond I have, this pact.
Why?
I would rather us win when you
Yeah,
didn't do it.
You can give UConn the biggest dynasty of all time, and you're willing to throw it away next year.
You're just like, I hope it ends so I can stop this.
So I can be
Fuck you.
normal, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
well, fuck you. Fuck you.
do you know what
dude.
do what's
Have some
explanation?
pride.
Like,
Listen,
dude,
Colin,
Pride.
we don't get to choose when we're special, all right?
Yeah.
Danny
You have to use your
Hurley's
gifts.
rituals are wearing the same underwear and eating 8 M&Ms. Do you know how many M&Ms I can put in the amount of Powerade I'm drinking? It's a lot more of a commitment.
Yeah, but he also drinks like piss before the games. Like he drinks his weird tea.
Have you
that was
had
piss.
Powerade?
Yeah, it's way better than this. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know where that comparison is.
You have enough of it,
Taking-
John.
taking
It's everything
shots at
tastes like
Powerade.
piss.
You don't have to have that much quantity.
I'm a fast drinker.
You can drink other things. You just have to also have Powerade.
Yeah, I know. I drink water too.
Colin, I was telling a coworker about your superstitions, and he said he loved you.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I was
I
actually
mean, he's
not.
a hero of the people.
I was
Yeah.
not allowed into the office last Thursday, the day of the Northwestern game, because I was like, yeah, like every game that like we've lost, like I've like gone into the office that day, and they're like, you're not allowed in. And I was like, but it's like Employee Appreciation Day, and like we're gonna get a gift, and they were like, I don't care,
You aren't.
you're not allowed in. So I had to, I had to be at home, and everyone got the cool gift.
They would appreciate you more if you brought UConn a title.
Some of them.
Listen, Colin, you don't get to choose when you're special, all right?
Yeah.
You just have to make the most of your gifts.
I'm the chosen one.
Okay. You are.
You think that little Brazilian boy in One Piece chose that life?
Yes.
It was thrust upon him.
No, he
Sometimes-
actively chose it. He like really wants to
Damn.
do it.
I was hoping
That
that would
example.
be. All right, fine. Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know what? He was just special. It just happened.
Sometimes he wishes he was a normal kid too, but
Do you know-
he's
okay,
not.
guys,
so
I'm
he
not
has to
gonna
make-
lie. Like the amount of people being like, Colin, like you're like consuming an alarming amount of sodium. It's like I'm kind of worried about your
I
heart.
don't
It's 'cause you
care.
don't have to drink that much.
I'm not drinking
You could just
4 bottles. I'm only drinking 2.
I don't
You
care
don't even
about
have to
your
just drink
health.
one.
I don't care.
John's like, slow down. You're like, do more.
I
Greg's
don't
like,
care.
I don't care if it kills you.
Bring us titles.
I don't care if you're dead at the end of March.
Dude, it's
We
okay.
will resuscitate you.
Okay, I'll do what I can. Monday, I think I'll watch it from home though, just to be safe. If we make it, knock on wood.
Yeah, I just don't change anything. I would just try and keep
I'm go-
everything
I-
as steady as possible.
No, he just said he's going out on Saturday, so we're
However,
fucked.
we've
Okay,
never
so he's
Said he was
lost.
gonna watch it at home.
No, Monday he's
Monday.
watching at home.
Oh,
If we get there.
I've watched
Saturday he's
I've
going
watched
out.
6 games at this bar. We have never lost, including Marquette and Big East final.
Okay, but you didn't have Powerade in there, so
You're right.
It's a whole new-
I was crushing dirty Shirley's. Okay,
Yeah, that wasn't during the tournament.
that's fair.
it's a whole different beast. All right.
It is. Oh my god.
Dirty Shirley's aren't even the color of Marquette.
No, they were just really tasty.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It wasn't a tournament game, so it's fine.
Dude, did you guys hear about the now confirmed conspiracy theory?
Which one?
The fact that all the balls in the East region are overinflated.
No, I did not see that.
So we
It's like a deflate gate thing again?
It's actually
Of course
it's the
Colin's in
inverse.
on
It's inverse. It's inflate gate. So
Okay.
So
the PSI is just crazy.
yeah, so like UConn has been a very good 3-point shooting team this entire year. All of a sudden we get into the tournament, and we're starting to shoot like shit. And like people are like brushing it off. Me, I'm like, this doesn't make a lick of sense. All right.
Are you saying you uncovered this?
No, but someone else did, and in my pursuits of like, guys, what the fuck is going on? Someone else, I found his theory, and then okay, I'll get into it. But
It
essentially,
sounds like you had parallel theories and
Yeah.
he solved something and
And
you
that-
were just like, oh yeah, that fits my
And now you'd like to take credit for it.
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying that I know ball. Okay, I knew something was up.
Okay.
Okay.
So when a ball's overinflated, it travels further. So I was like, we're missing a ton of shots. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone's like, oh, it happens. They're playing good defense. We've never shot 1 for 11, and then 2 games later went 1 for 13 on threes. That's crazy. We shoot 40% for the year. So I'm like, okay, something's got to be up. I watched a TikTok of a guy's like, yeah, the balls are overinflated. Like shows a bunch of clips of people dribbling the ball, and the ball flies past them because they're not used to how inflated it is. And then he goes in and looks at every single 3 UConn has shot this tournament. So I think up until that point we shot 27. 23 of them went long.
I don't understand how some people have this much time on their hands.
They don't
People
have a
really
podcast.
like March Madness.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So, all right, now that we figured this out,
And then Alex
they should be back to
Caravan.
normal, right?
So
And then we'll.
yeah. So Alex Caravan confirmed that the balls are overinflated. Why it's happening is because Wilson for this tournament came out with a new basketball to use for the tournament. And
The
this
hyper bounce.
no, the Evo. Good joke though.
I believed you.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that sounds like a legit ball. The ball
I was
has
like, no shit, they're overinflated. What the fuck?
it's right in the name, idiots. The ball itself has like a layer of cushion on it, and so people when they're inflating the balls for the tournament, they're mistaking the extra cushion that's built in for underinflation. So like they're really overinflating it. And like,
Don't they notice that it never actually changes the more they inflate it? It's
dude,
still the same
they're
cushiness.
they're doing a job. Like they're probably not getting paid a lot. And then
Well, they're noticing enough that they're thinking they're underinflated, so they're just continuing. I feel like if you're gonna check,
they're probably
you're gonna notice.
checking it and then bouncing it, and then it bounces pretty high, and they're like, okay, swag. You know, there's not like a set PSI. Is basically what I'm getting at.
Why
and
is there
then-
not?
There definitely should be.
I don't know, man. I'm not the NCAA. So then fast forward, there's another podcast clip of a guy talking to a guy at Wilson. He's like, yeah, we're coming out with this new ball. It's a great ball. It's better than the old ball.
The
But
hyper bounce.
Yes, Greg, the hyperbounce. And then the one problem is no one knows how to properly inflate it. Brother, give them a guide. Give them like recommendations.
Give them a number.
Yeah, it's
Really
crazy.
easy.
Yeah. This could have
Is it-
so
is it-
easily been avoided.
Is it
Yeah.
14 or 15 pounds?
Exactly,
Like,
per square inch. And so like hopefully in Phoenix for the Final Four we get like normal balls.
Okay, but what if we got used to the new balls and then this is gonna fuck us
We
again?
definitely fucking didn't. We've been shooting like 20% in the tournament. My hope though is that Alabama got really hot, and I don't know if they're shooting with overinflated balls or not. But if they're used to overinflated balls, they're in
they
for
got big balls.
Well, they're not in the East.
Oh, true. Fuck. Kind of scary.
Final Four. We're the only one in the East.
If we lose though because of 3-point shooting, I'm calling Ballgate. All right, I'm just putting it out there.
Well, I firmly am going to blame you and your Powerade, so that's where I am at.
You know what was even crazier though about irregularities between
Yeah,
games was
talk
in the
about it.
women's game?
Yep.
Dude, the women's game, the 3-point line on the same court. It's not even like both sides were symmetrical. one side was normal, the other side was 9 inches different.
It was
That's
so
not even
different.
And
close.
did you see how they found out? It was some guy up in the
Took
third
one
level,
inch.
took a picture of it and was like,
What
and then
the hell?
sent it down to like someone on like the sidelines and was like, dude, your court's fucked. And then that guy like showed like the refs.
Yeah.
But then
no one knew.
the ref
Dude,
was
that was
doing like
insane.
1 foot in front of another to go like, all right, it's 7 paces long. This one's only 8 paces. Oh shit, we got a mistake here.
Dude,
And-
just not having the right lines on the court is
And then it
crazy.
was so funny because then when UConn played yesterday, they played USC. we were shooting on the fucked up half, and instead of like painting the 3-point line, the whole thing, they just extended the line, but it was still fucked up on the inside. It was like half filled.
That's insane.
That was crazy.
Didn't they already do this though? Like there was that thing like during the pandemic where they were like, "Oh, look at the women's weight room," and it was literally
Oh
like
my God.
like 8 free weights, and the
Dude.
men's was like had every machine, like all Smith machines, like everything was nice, high class. And
It
the
was
women had like
actually-
a Pilates mat
Yeah.
and like a dumbbell.
It was actually average Joe's versus Globo Gym. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it was
like actually
insane.
what it was.
And now the
Crazy.
women's game, like they can't even get the court
Dude,
right.
the women's
how-
game
that's so
It's
easy.
booming. People love
they're
the
having
women's
the-
game.
Yeah, they're having like the most viewership like of all time because of like Caitlin Clark and doing her shit, like her beating going against Angel Reese. So it's like a
Dude.
big deal. Now she's
Yeah.
playing us with Paige Becker.
Yeah.
Buckets.
Dude, and like it's like the star power in the women's game is so much bigger than the men's game, but they just like the NCAA just cannot get it right.
Yeah, they just do not give a fuck.
Dude, just try not to be sexist one time. One time. Everyone's watching.
Like I don't understand how you do that. Like there's no.
Just
Was he accidentally like when they were doing the other side of the court? They were just like, yeah, like let's just use high school numbers or something like that.
No,
Like what?
no, that's
Like
what I'm saying.
what?
Oh
length
no,
was he
Greg,
actually
Greg,
going for?
they did the men's size.
Oh, on that other one.
Yeah, so one
Oh, okay.
side was the men's size for the arc, and the other one was the women's size.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they also gave the wrong size ball, I think, too, to one of the game.
Absurd.
Dude, that's crazy.
And what's
We gotta
crazy
figure this shit out.
is that
It's also
is
like
that-
they're not even in the same area. It's not like the men are playing in like right after the women or something. They're in completely different states. This
the women
is-
are in
shouldn't be
Albany.
hard.
Who was in
You're
Albany?
only doing the women's. Ignore the men. What are you doing?
Dude, what's the craziest thing though is that two teams were like, yeah, we'll play with this, knowing that
Yeah.
it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, you do only get it for half the time. I mean, you switch baskets.
But like, imagine being like, yeah, I'm fine with like one half of my game just being absolutely fucked.
And then if there's overtime, guess you gotta be lucky.
You gotta hope that you have the good side for the second half.
You might have to do the first ever coin flip in basketball. It's like the side to side, like it's fucking football.
Crazy stuff.
Oh,
Wild
man.
tournaments, both of them.
Sports talk, man. Hey, we got it in, guys.
Yeah. Any other non-sports topics? Colin, you had something you wanted to discuss?
Oh yeah, I was watching a podcast clip the other day, and they mentioned something that I had just forgotten about but heard about my entire life, and I really think it's just a relic of the time. But I think we should go back to it. Porno magazines, but more specifically, hiding porno mags in the woods for young coming of age men to find, or boys really.
Okay, so you want to bring back hiding like old Playboys in the woods?
I think we need to nuke online porn, and then
Texas already did that, baby.
dude, have you seen how well the Texas NBA teams are playing?
I did, dude. They both had like 10-game winning streaks after the Pornhub got banned. It was
It's 'cause-
awesome.
So they're all pent up with testosterone, bro. They're fucking jamming. No, I just think there's like a coming of age, there's like a bonding around like telling your friends that you found a stash of porno mags in the woods.
In
We're
an, old
losing
pencil,
that.
in an old pencil case in a hollowed out tree.
Yeah,
trunk.
like, exactly. That's legit. We don't have that. Kids don't have that anymore. There's no
That's
sense
true.
of adventure.
I imagine this like John will get this more, but like Survivor when they're searching for a hidden
Yeah, I know.
and they're just like looking through the grass and they're like, oh my god, I see this little parchment, and they just like go for it.
Just like
This is gonna change everything.
it's like that looks like a suspicious stick.
Yes,
That
exactly.
seems out of place.
That's gotta feel great. Like, that's gotta feel better than maybe coming yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, finding the actual stash.
Are
And
the
then you
people?
bring everyone else to that spot.
Yeah, look what
check
I
it
found.
out. I have
Look
a
what I
question.
found.
I have a question.
It's the real One
They-
Piece, by
they-
the way. The real treasure is gonna be just a stash of porno mags.
It's not the coming, all right? It's the gooning along the
If
way.
that's the end of the series, Colin, if the end of the thing is he just like it's like a coming of age thing, he just like
porno.
finds out about boobs, is that enough of an ending to One Piece for you?
No, it's gonna be
nuts in the
bullshit
final episode.
because Nami and Robin have just massive honkers.
Oh, so that's why he's watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nami and
Whoa, you're being gross, dude. Nami is 16 right now. Okay, we're not even at the
You're the
time
one
skip
who
yet.
said she had huge.
Yeah, you who said the 16
She
had,
does.
like,
I
huge
have eyes.
honkers.
I have eyes. What are you talking about?
Enough One Piece. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I shouldn't have said it.
Oh, yeah, dude, you got him back in, and now he's talking about 16-year-old
Oda is
honkers.
not a pervert. He made a
Stop it.
cute young doctor deer. Okay, he's not a pervert.
So anyway, do you think these young boys who are going out into the woods going, yep, there's some magazines here, are they going out there? Are they jerking it right then and there in the woods?
They probably are.
Or are they bringing it home?
The excitement factors.
Do you think that like just like the base of that tree is just like
Well,
really
like
thick?
no, like
crusty.
Greg, it's like those like library like
Or
posts
do you think they clean up after themselves?
Where
and,
it's
do it in
like-
a leaf?
where it's like
Ugh.
take one, leave one. You don't like unless like you bring a porno mag, you can't take one. That's those are the woods porn.
You absolutely can.
No, it's
I'm
the
sure people
it's the woods porn. It's part of
It's
the,
about respect, John.
yeah.
All right, here's
Have
what we
respect
do.
for your
The,
fellow jurors.
Here's what we do.
unspoken rules of woods porn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Have respect for gooners.
All right, Colin, you remember when geocaching was a big thing?
Yeah.
You gotta set that up for porn. So like you can take them, but you have to leave another like item there.
Dude,
Just like leave like a fucking.
It's just a Polaroid camera in there.
it's a viewfinder, but it's porn.
Oh, dude, one of those like fucking scopes.
Oh,
What are those, like,
kaleidoscopes?
Kaleidoscope.
Boobs everywhere. It's like
all over.
it's like a fly's eye.
Whoa.
It's like a fly looking at Christina Hendricks.
Christina Hendricks. Mad Men?
Joan from Mad Men.
Yep. Okay. I was able to piece that one together. Yeah, those are some fucking bazungas.
I don't get. I feel like back in the day, porn was more of a social activity. Like I felt like a whole group of boys were
Dude,
going
Greg
out
wants
there
to
check it
goon
out.
so bad.
No, I
The
think that part's
boys
weird.
together.
I think that part is weird. I would absolutely be out there by
So
myself.
what? Just passing around is fine. The second like hand touches crotch, it's too far. But like passing around the porn,
I don't want to
the
see
boys.
Yeah, just
any
look-
pocket pool.
Just looking at it with your boys is like nice. Like
Dude,
check that one out.
yo.
Check out page 7.
When they
It's just
flip
like
it-
a strip
when
club.
They flip it
It's basically like you're at
vertically.
a strip club.
And then you go home and then you jerk off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. To the thought of it, you visualize what you saw.
Or you at least go behind the big rock. you know?
Yeah.
Nah, that's too much.
Dude,
You
I
hear
remember-
things.
Yeah. Actually, no. That Greg's
Here.
right. That was sick.
And also
I
a
remember-
cricket.
I remember back in the day. I think it was in middle school when I got surgery on my foot, and so I could like take a buddy to carry my books, and we could like leave class early.
You like take a buddy to jerk off with.
Yeah.
No.
He couldn't jerk off himself with his hurt foot, so he had his buddy give him an little reach around.
But one of my
It
friends,
wasn't gay. Okay.
one of my friends was like, "Yo, Colin, follow me in my locker," and phones weren't allowed in the classroom yet. And so he took me to his phone. He had just gotten a smartphone. This is in middle school, so it was still a big deal to have a smartphone or a phone that could access the internet at all. And he was like, "Check this out," and loaded up a web page on the browser app on his like old ass like BlackBerry, and like from like the bottom
It was
up,
an iPhone.
there wasn't like a thing in that.
It's fine. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
You said iPhone and then you said BlackBerry. and I got-
Smartphone, sorry, smartphone. I said, but my bad. From the bottom up, it slowly loaded a naked chick, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!"
You're like, hell yeah, thighs.
Hell yeah,
And you're
I
like,
gotta
oh.
sit down.
There's no way. Like, oh, bare thighs. There's no way it's a bare top. Oh, boobs. And then I was like, but like there is that like sense of like camaraderie and adventure. Like Greg's right. We're missing now because of online porn.
Yeah. It's just like going to a strip club, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's fine to go watch, you know, like you're not really doing anything. But, you know, you got to go find a private room if you want to do anything else.
There's a
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the strip club analogy. That's good.
Yeah, but like yeah, that's sick. We're missing this. We're losing recipes as men. Okay.
What are
Like,
you gonna do about this? You're gonna just like start hiding them or in the woods?
Wait,
Just like vintage Playboys?
wait. Colin seems like he's like upset that like men aren't like talking about new ideas together over a porno magazine. Like I feel like that's where he's going with this. He's just like, I mean, it's a community. There's no third space anymore. You know what? We got to get back in the woods.
It is a think tank, and all the guys that just got their
it's the
synapses
greatest
firing.
minds, dude. All right, it's come together to discuss the world's matters.
Well, no, we don't come together. All right, we go separately.
I'm sorry. Meet together and
no, we don't do anything with our
meet
meat.
together.
Our meat stays
Okay.
separate.
We gather. A meeting of the minds, not a meeting of the heads.
And we just get the blood flowing, get the. Jesus Christ! This is just rapid fire, just garbage.
So
I like it.
What are you guys with me?
I think we just set up a geocaching app, but just for porn.
Oh,
do you think we're gonna get in trouble though?
And this is Google Maps.
Dude, people like they're gonna call us pedophiles. They're gonna be like, you want to have kids looking at
I
porn?
was gonna say, John, the one thing we've not thought about is that we make it geocaching. Then it's gonna be an easy place to go. Just steal a kid.
That is true.
Steal a kid?
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you. Don't come alone. Go in groups. All right, it's all about the group think. Remember, it's all about the groups.
All right, so you gotta just set up some thing to get on the app. Like you have to go crank 90s in Fortnite to be able to use our app.
The second you turn 18,
like
you're banned.
South Park
You're
thing.
You have
banned.
to prove how horny you are. You have to prove that you're horny.
It's the South Park thing where to use their TVs or whatever, they had to.
To get past the child lock, they had to answer how to tame a horse in Minecraft.
Yeah, and so all the parents were just down playing Minecraft trying to figure it out. It'll just be like that.
The second, they're like, who rizzed up Livy Dunn? And you're like, oh my god, what does that even mean? fill in the blank. Skibbity blank. Oh, it could be anything.
It's so easy for us to just get kids. That sounds so bad. I'm off this idea. You know what?
Cadence is to boobs as blank is to butt. What even is a yacht?
Dude, it's just like a diagram of a person, and it's just point to yacht.
Point to yacht. And it's like a captcha where it's there's 5 different pictures, and it's like click all the squares with a yacht in it.
Yeah, it's like an "Are you a robot?" one.
It's a captcha.
See, it's so easy. Okay, that's our new idea.
Oh, we're back on board.
These locks.
Parent locks.
Yeah. Oh man,
you have to be on Gen Z TikTok to know how to get into this.
For this one, you have to go into a Twitch chat and say 5 messages without being immediately caught out as a weird person.
Yeah, well, yeah, name 3 Twitch streamers.
3 hot tub streamers.
It's like getting into a frat party. Name 3 brothers. Name 3
Minecraft
do
speedrunners.
you even watch Jinxie, dude?
No, I don't know who that is.
Do you know Sketch?
I guess I would not be able to get in.
Damn.
Oh no, I don't know that. I've heard that that's a thing, but I don't actually know anything about it.
What?
Sketch or whatever.
Sketch is this streamer who plays Madden. Yeah. He's been linking up with a lot of NFL players. He's actually really funny.
Oh, that guy, that kid.
Yeah, what's up, brother? That kid. Yeah. Tuesday. You know?
I know of it, but I don't actually know.
Dude, he's actually so funny. He's also 25.
He looks younger.
He looks 17.
Maybe.
It's crazy, but dude,
he'll be perfect for the woods porn.
No. We don't have adults there. It's strictly porn for
the adults only go to set up the porn, and then when they leave,
all porn sites are are you 18 and over? And then ours is are you 18 or under than 18?
No,
you're porn for the child.
No, officer, it's not child porn. It's porn for children. Okay,
it's porn for your inner child.
It's just so that they can come together. It's for bonding. No adults though.
It's for bondage. Okay.
Jesus Christ. We're getting put on a list from this episode.
Your Honor, was there a porn stash in your woods? He's like, holy shit, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Where'd you get your porn growing up?
Did you ever go into a garage and there was just a pinup girl on the wall? We don't have that anymore.
Your Honor, just hang out under the overpass?
Your Honor, what did it feel like to flip a magazine vertical and watch a 3rd page pop out?
Watch legs just straight down on you.
I was robbed of that, okay? And so are those kids.
They don't have the articles anymore, you know? The,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes. Learn about your Miss
I
February.
was at a flea market like 4 years ago, and this one dude was just selling vintage Playboys, so I did buy a couple.
Dude, they're
I don't know
sick.
where they are now.
Dude, you can pull it out right now.
I don't. I'm not
We
sure.
can
where
go
those
hide
are.
them in the woods, dude, right now.
Yeah, we could. They were really cheap though. He was selling them for like 50 cents a pop.
There's
So I
actually a
was like,
market
yeah,
for
yeah,
those,
cool.
by the way. There's a pretty big market for like vintage Playboys.
Yeah, I don't think he had like the big ones. You know,
Oh, the good ones.
I didn't recognize.
He didn't have Playboy #1. It's it's like fucking Spider-Man.
Come on, you know that
signed by Stan Lee.
Like who the centerfold is.
But like, it's Hugh Hefner instead.
Yeah, signed by Hugh Hefner.
Hey man, it all depends on who the centerfold is. Okay.
Dude,
That's true.
Yeah, dude, being Miss December used to mean something.
Kids these days, you don't understand.
Was Miss December the one?
I think so, right?
I know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Again, I'm not part of the Playboy generation.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't watch
The internet existed.
You didn't watch Mansers on Spike TV?
Oh,
Cringe.
what was that?
Fucking
Mansers?
Mansers.
It was
What
like
was that?
you didn't watch. Oh shit!
You
Dude,
lost both of us on that
It was
one.
on. It was on right before Deadliest Warrior.
Okay, there. Deadliest Warrior needs to come back. Is that streaming anywhere?
No,
I need
it's
Deadliest
not. I
Warrior.
tried looking. Basically, Mansers was like
Man
it was-
dancers.
it was just like really like stereotypically like macho guy questions, and then like go and answer. It's like, how many monster trucks would it take to clear the Grand Canyon or some shit? Or it's like, how
Well, it depends. Is it Gravedigger?
it's like who has the
Is there a
biggest
ramp?
boobs? Who has the biggest boobs on the planet? It's like shit like that. How many beers could I drink before passing out? It's like all that shit.
The show sounds terrible. Why did you watch it?
It was like
That's so early
Hey,
2000s.
wait, is this how you learn to become a man? Is that why all you talk about is monster trucks?
that
big
and the
boobs?
Man Show with Joe Rogan and Jimmy Kimmel. All right, that's all I watched.
Yo, Colin grew up on Guy Code on MTV2.
Dude, Geico was a gay version of Mansers.
Nah, Colin actually just watched Girl Code because he was like, I need to learn
I
about
gotta
it.
learn, dude.
That's the only way he learned.
Dude, I was out there with a fucking pen and pencil, dude.
Pen and pencil.
Just watching like Charlemagne. Wasn't he on that? I feel like it was like Charlemagne and a few other people.
Dude,
What a weird show.
do you ever watch like The World's Dumbest or whatever, on, like True TV?
Yeah, probably.
Where
I
like
think I've seen like an episode.
it was part of that like weird generation of TV shows that were on like when the internet became a thing, but like it wasn't popularized. Where like it was essentially just like showing clips from the internet.
From like internet videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Like
having
ridiculousness.
Top
yes.
0.0.
But they would have like they would
Yeah.
have like middling stand-up comedians like riff while it was going on and would like cut to them. So like they would show the clip and they would like show like one of their
Is this
jokes.
America's Funniest Home
Yeah.
Videos with Bob Saget?
Pretty much, but with like stand-up comedians. I gotta say, their hit rate on stand-up comedians from like 2010 are all kind of doing well right now. Like Andrew Schultz, like a lot of the guys I see that are like,
Chris Stefano.
yeah, legitimately,
Yeah.
they're all like, I'm like, I watched that guy on True TV like a decade ago. How the
It's a
fuck?
pipeline.
Yeah.
Dude, whoever's head of casting for World's Dumbest might be the world's smartest. Like, it's crazy.
Damn.
His hit rate was crazy.
Nice. Glad you got that one out.
I've been thinking about it recently, man.
What about the guy who created Mansers?
I hope he's living a terrible life.
That guy
That
sucks.
is peak early 2000s
Dude,
TV.
in
though.
hindsight, it really was like millennial coded Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? It's like that pipeline was there.
Mm.
I was just cooking in the kitchen, and when I do, I kind of just like get in my head. I start thinking about jokes, whatnot. I'm still thinking
Getting
about,
ready for his stand-up. Yeah.
still thinking about Dune 2, John. Still thinking about Dune 2, and
I'm reading Dune 2 right now.
Messiah.
You still haven't brought
Yeah,
me
I'm
Dune 1.
100 pages in.
Holy.
Someday you're going to remember to bring me Dune 1.
You can get it Thursday.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but just literally the phrase Nissan Al Gaib was just running in my head.
Nissan. Not Nissan, it's Nissan.
I know, but the phrase Nissan Al Gaib, and I was like a Dune car, and then it was just like I was like, what would that look like? What would a Nissan stylized Dune car look like?
It would have like a worm fucking head. Like
All it
with the
was,
front of it.
but literally all in my head was just Nissan Al Gaib, and I was like, is there anything to this? It's just
No,
probably not.
Absolutely not.
Nope. But it's just a funny phrase. And then like a week later, it just popped up on my Twitter feed. It had like 10,000 likes, and I was like, yeah, it's still not that funny. But I'm glad we all got to the same destination.
So you want a car that looks like a worm? I'm picturing the like Oscar Mayer Wiener van. You know,
He just was thinking that it was a funny turn of phrase.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Nissan Algaid.
Which it is. Ooh, John.
that's a bad take.
Nissan Altima, but to start it, you got to put the key up here.
Joel Modib.
I like that one.
I don't know. Now I'm just trying to think of like weird things. But yeah, Dune 2. Great movie.
Hey, I'm watching The Boys. Call that Mora Deep. You liking that one? Rocking with that one?
That one stunk. That one absolutely stunk out loud.
I'm working on the fly, man.
Look, Greg had no reaction at all.
Greg doesn't know what the deep is.
Yeah, but he's or anything in Dune.
Or
so
fucking Moa
really
Deep.
nothing.
You know, you say Mora Deep fast enough. I think it works.
I don't know. Dune 2 reading still good. I'm not gonna read anything more than Dune 2 because I hear there's a drop off.
Yeah, I think the author dies and then his son takes over.
Yeah, which never in a million years is that gonna work out well.
No, but he's still writing apparently. No one's gonna tell him no. Yeah, everyone's like, please stop. He's like, nope.
He's the anti George R. Martin. He just keeps writing when people don't want
if you want a great time, go to like a Dune series recap and then fast forward like any amount of time, and your preconceived notions of like what the series is you're gonna be so lost.
What?
Go to like a series recap, a recap of Dune, like a summary, and fast forward like 8 minutes. Where it takes you, where the story goes, is wild.
You did this?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've watched the whole thing, but I'm just saying that like it takes a leap. It really like the story that you have right now. It jumps to like a planet of sex warriors who enslave men by just having sex with them.
I mean, it sounds like I might have to continue reading then.
Sounds like the sun was onto something here.
Now, hold on just a second.
It sounds like the sun was horny.
Did they have woods in
John,
these?
jokes on you.
They're Playboys.
Frank Herbert was also very horny.
Yeah, I mean, book 2 is, there's already been a lot of sex talk, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. People fucking Dune. It's cool.
Do you think we should put pamphlets in the pencil cases that hold the Playboys?
Well, like instructions,
like about
propaganda?
No, yeah, propaganda, like Chinese propaganda specifically. No, I was thinking like Planned Parenthood numbers and like I don't know.
Dude, they're jerking off.
Maybe
having
some
sex.
rubbers. Yeah, okay, but like this is their awakening. Okay, they're gonna start having sex soon. Okay.
Their awakening.
I don't know.
I don't want to put their awakening on us. I just want to put porno mags in the woods, man. You're thinking macro here. I just want to buy a bunch of magazines and then disperse them like Pokemon Go.
And then leave clues for people to find them.
I do love leaving clues.
It's just a little scavenger hunt for like. Anyway, maybe it's the Easter in you that's making you want to do this.
Maybe
you're doing an Easter egg hunt, and every one you open is just like a nude.
It's just part of a nude, and you got to piece them together.
That'd be tight.
All right, I think that's gonna do it for us this week. Make sure you guys follow us, sochoicepodcast, all social media. Make sure you guys are emailing in any topics that you want us to cover, like we did in this episode, and make sure you guys download this episode like 20 times. You know, get those downloads out there. At least. It's the least you can do. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Stay choice.